Hello all, welcome to this session. In this session, I'm going to explain the next topic in this course, that is Introduction to Java. So let's get started. In this Introduction to Java topic, the first subtopic is what is Java. All these topics are theoretical type of topics, guys. Okay. So before we move on to the practical type of topics in this session, we are going to cover the theoretical aspect of Java, where you are going to gain lot of knowledge of Java before getting started with the practical demonstrations of Java that are going to start in the upcoming sessions. So in that, one of the subtopic is what is Java. So one of the simplest way of saying what is Java is one of the most popular programming languages that are there in the market. For developers or programmers to write some programmer code to give instructions to the computer to perform some specific task or to build a software. For programmers or developers to build a software, they need to use some programming language as a means, right? So in that we have a lot of examples for programming languages like some famous programming languages are Java, C Sharp, Python, right? Ruby, JavaScript, C, C++, and many more are there in the market. And Java is one of the most popular, okay? Still most popular programming language in the market because of its history. It's being there in the market from long period of time. And, a lot of user base is there for this programming language. That's the reason Java is one of the most popular programming languages that are there in the market, okay? And if I have to give a different style of definition or explanation about what is Java. You already now know that Java is programming language. You can also call it as an object-oriented programming language. Okay, Java is an object-oriented programming language, guys. In that, what is object-oriented? I'll cover that later. This is not the right time for me to explain what is object-oriented. The right time need to come for you to understand what is object-oriented. For that, I need to explain some concepts like classes, objects, and all, which will be covered in the upcoming sessions. For now, just understand that Java is one of the most popular programming languages in the market, and also it is an object-oriented programming language. Okay. Behind that, don't think about anything else. Okay. So everything will be clear to you in the upcoming sessions. Then we need to know. Now you know that Java is one of the most popular programming languages in the market to build the software. Okay. To give with the help of that software to give the instruction to the computer to perform some specific tasks and all the stuff you are clear about. It's a programming language. Now you need to understand who need to who invented Java. Okay, what is Java? You have now, you got to know what is Java now. Okay, now you need to know who invented Java. Who is the person who is behind inventing this Java? The name is nothing but James Gosling. Okay, James Gosling is the one who has invented Java programming language. And how the Java got its name. The next thing that you have to understand is how the Java got its name. So initially they thought of putting the or keeping the name as oak, guys. Okay, there was an oak tree. Okay, there is a tree like oak tree. So James Gosling thought that let's put it like oak tree. But for marketing wise, then when once the James Gosling and the team thought to market it very well in the market for programming languages. They decided not to go with Oak, guys. Okay, initially they thought of putting the name like keeping the name as Oak, but later they decided to give the name name like Java. Java is what is how the Java name came. Does it have any full form or something? No, Java doesn't have any full form, guys. A lot of people think that Java has a full form or something. Okay, Java doesn't have any full form. J doesn't stand for anything. A doesn't stand for anything. That stand for anything. V doesn't stand for anything. Another A also doesn't stand for anything. Java is just Java. It's just a good quality of coffee bean, guys. Okay, Java is a kind of coffee bean which is very strong. Okay, using that you can prepare some strong coffee. So the team behind the Java, okay, along with the James Gosling, then felt that it's not a good idea to go with Oak kind of name, rather give a better name for marketing purpose to get it successful in the market. So they were drinking that coffee, which has this coffee bean with a name known as Java. So they decided, okay, this bean is very good, so let's give the same name as Java for this programming language. So they decided to go give the name as Java as a programming language for this name. Okay, and the logo you already know that it resembles a coffee. Okay, the hot coffee kind of thing in a cup and saucer kind of stuff is there. This is the logo of the Java, guys. The name came from a coffee bean, which using which we can prepare strong coffee. Okay, that these developers were using, to work very well, and they liked it. Okay, so they named it behind this coffee bean. This is a story behind how the Java got its name, and the inventor of the Java is invented by James Gosling. And initially they thought of giving the name as Oak, but later they felt that it's not a good way, so they gave the name as Java. So in which year it got invented and when it got released into the market? Let's see here. In June 1991, June 1991, guys, it got invented. Okay, it's 90s. In the 90s, it got invented, guys. 90s in the sense, it's been, now it's like 25 years plus 9 years. That is 34 years of age Java has as of now. Okay, it's invented in 1991. And first version of Java, though it got invented in 1991, but when it got released into the market, first version of Java got released into the market. Okay, in 1996, after 5 years, it got invented. It got released in the market in 1996, and there was a company known as Sun Microsystems, which has released the first version of the Java. And Sun Microsystem was a main company which was behind Java for a long period of time. It was behind Java kind of development and all those stuff. Okay, it was there in the market for a long period of time. Now currently Sun Microsystem is the same company which is behind Java programming, or is there any other company acquired Java? Okay, other company has acquired Java, guys, at a later point of time from Sun Microsystem. Other company has acquired Java, guys. The company is nothing but Oracle Corporation. Okay, Oracle Corporation is a company which has acquired Sun Microsystem. Then what is the full form of Java? Just now I told you, right? There is no full form of Java. Java is just named behind the coffee bean, which can using which a strong coffee can be a kind of coffee bean, guys. Okay, it was given the name, but there is no particular full form for Java. There is no full form. So using Java, what type of applications we can develop? Okay, Java can develop different type of applications, guys. Not all type of applications can be built using Java. So some applications are, web applications. You can, right, whatever the applications that you can run on the web browsers like Chrome browser, Firefox browser. For example, if I open this browser and open an application like, any application that, let's say Amazon.com. What is this application known as? Any application that you can browse and open in the browser and use it from the browser, right? It can be Chrome browser or Firefox browser or Edge browser or Safari or any other Opera browser, etc., etc. Such kind of applications which can be accessed over the web using the browser are called as web applications. So using Java, we can build web applications. Developers can develop or build web applications using Java programming language. Then other type of applications that Java can be used for developing are mobile applications. The kind of applications that we have in our mobile phones right now. Everyone is holding a smartphone, and in the smartphone we can install a lot of applications, mobile applications, right? So if you want to see a mobile application example. Okay, examples, images. If you go here, you will see a lot of applications, guys. For example, if you see this particular image, your Facebook application, Instagram application, Twitter, okay, Pinterest, WhatsApp, LinkedIn. Okay, all these are the nothing but the mobile application. The application that you can access over on the mobile phone, can install and use on the mobile phone are called as mobile applications. And such kind of mobile applications also can be built with the help of Java programming language by developers. Okay, by using the Java programming language, developers can build this kind of applications also. Next type of applications that using Java, the developers can build are desktop applications. What are desktop applications? Any applications which run on your operating system. Okay, which can, for example, if you take the example of Windows operating system, you can install the software desktop applications in your Windows operating system with the help of exe files. For example, Xmind software is there. Whatever the software I'm currently using for you to explain about Java programming and what all the things about Java here, right, as part of this course. This software is an Xmind software. So for example, if I want to download this software, I can go to the website here. I'll say Xmind. And Xmind, if I search for that, I'll get this link. I'll go to that link and you see here some download app is there. This is a software, guys. And I can get a free version of Xmind if I can use an older version, Xmind 8 Legacy. Legacy means an older version of Xmind software. And if I say free download, right, it will take me to this page. And if I have to click on the download, right, the Xmind will get downloaded here. You see the exe file is getting downloaded, guys. The exe file is for this Xmind software is getting downloaded. By double clicking on this exe file, I'll get an installation wizard. I'll have to keep on clicking on next, and this Xmind software will be installed and I can launch in my machine like this. I can launch Xmind software in my machine like this. So such kind of applications like MS Word, MS Excel, MS PowerPoint, Paint software, this mind map, okay, Xmind kind of software and many other software fall into the desktop applications category. Any software that you can install in your on the top of your operating system. It may not be Windows operating system. It can be Mac, Linux operating system. Any kind of software that can be installed on the top of the operating system and can be used on the top of the can run that software on the top of the operating system. Whether you install or not doesn't matter. For example, Paint software you don't install, whereas Xmind software you have to install. Okay, so Paint software will come by default in the Windows operating system. So everything will fall into the desktop applications, guys. Okay. Then we have other type of applications like enterprise applications, large scale applications. Enterprise applications are like large scale applications. Any web application which is very complex nowadays, like ERP software or HRM software, or you can take Amazon e-commerce application, which is having a lot of features and functionalities, right? Will be falling into the large scale applications, enterprise applications, you can say. All such kind of big sized applications also can be built with help of Java programming language, not just web applications, mobile and desktop, enterprise applications, and many more can be developed. So I'll not explain everything in this session itself, will be explained later in depth, guys. Okay. This topic I'm going to cover in depth in the, you see, I don't want to cover too much of theory, guys. At a high level, I'm covering important points that you need to learn about Java. So there is a lot of scope for us to understand what type of applications we can develop using Java, but this is not the right time. This is not the right time. Once we reach that situation where we have to know what are the different complete list of applications that we can develop using Java software. At that point of time, I'll explain that. But for now, just remember these are the high level important type of applications that can be developed with help of Java programming language, or Java developers or programmers can use Java as a programming language for developing such kind of applications. Okay. Next thing is, what are the advantages and disadvantages of the Java? This is also very in-depth theoretical topic that I have to explain, but this is not the right time, guys. I'll just list down at a high level, guys. Okay. You see, I'll just list down at a high level. So there are few things that will come naturally, guys. Advantages and disadvantages of Java. If you say the major advantage of the Java is, this one, it's a platform independent programming language. So I'll explain in depth later. Okay. The major advantage of the Java programming language is it's an platform independent programming language. What is platform independent and all? I'll not cover right now. Okay, and there are many other advantages of Java programming language. Coming to the disadvantage, guys, one of the disadvantage of the Java programming language is the UI part of the applications that are built using Java programming language is not good at all. Okay, they are kind of very basic UI will be there, not mesmerizing UI won't be there. Nowadays, everyone will like to have a very good UI part, right? But Java programming language will build applications, very good applications it can build, but the UI part is not that much good when you compare with other programming languages. Okay, but still people will use because of its powerful nature and all. So at a high level, I gave you one main advantage of the Java programming language and one disadvantage of the Java programming language I gave you. But there are a lot of other advantages and disadvantages of this Java programming language, which I'm going to cover when the time comes. I'll not go. I don't want to take the too much of theory here itself. So at a high level, Java programming language has every programming language will have some advantage and disadvantage. So Java also is going to have some advantages and disadvantages. This theoretical topic I'm going to postpone for now. I don't want to cover in depth. Whatever that is important, right, naturally I'll cover during the sessions. Okay. Like one of the advantage I'm covering here, like that I'll cover here and there. Next thing is what are the different technologies available in Java? Okay. Next thing that you need to know about Java is what are the different technologies that are available in Java. There are different technologies available in Java, guys. Java SE, Java EE, Java ME, and also this topic also will go into too much of depth, guys. This is not the right time for me to, I mostly follow practical to theoretical approach rather than first explaining all the theory and then going to the practical, because that will bore you a lot. So, but at a high level, I'm giving you some indications like these are something that you have to learn in depth later point of time. The time will come in this course where I'm going to cover all these different technologies of Java in depth. What is this technology and what are the different technologies we have in Java and all. So, but we'll know something about Java SE standard edition. Okay. SE stands for standard edition. EE stands for enterprise edition. ME stands for micro edition. Okay. If you want to create some enterprise large scale kind of applications, we have to use EE. EE technology of Java. Okay. If you want to use basic applications, basic web, mobile, and desktop applications, you can use Java SE, like kind of stuff. And then if you want to develop some micro editions, like if you go to ATM, some small software will be there, right? Okay. Micro kind of softwares, kind of for developing such kind of thing, we have to use YAML. At a high level, I'm explaining, but let's deep dive into this particular different technologies available in Java, different variations available in Java at later point of time. But at this point of time, this much is more than enough. Now coming to the types of Java, guys. Next thing is types of Java. There is core Java, advanced Java. You can divide the Java programming language into two parts. One is core Java, other one is advanced Java. So core Java is all about programming part, guys. Okay, programming fundamentals of Java programming will be there, as a lot of programming logical part of the Java will be there, right? Using Java, we can develop some software, but which type? But it can be Java language can be divided into two parts, that is core Java and advanced Java. In core Java, the logic part, the logic building part will be in core Java, guys. Okay, it includes basic concepts, syntaxes, and libraries that are fundamental to Java programming or Java logic building. Okay, if you want to build some logic or programming logic, you want to write some logical code with help of Java programming logic, we have to use core Java, guys. Okay, core Java is used for developing general purpose applications and is for beginners to learn and grow their programming skills. Okay, so fundamental concepts of Java should be started with core Java, and it mostly involves the logical part of Java, guys, logical programming part of the Java. And using core Java, we can still build the general purpose application. It doesn't mean that we cannot build any application. Using this, we can build general purpose applications, and it's beginners for to get started with this. Okay, beginners has to start with the core Java, and then once they go to the level where they have to build some very complex kind of applications and all, generally people will go to the advanced Java. So in advanced Java builds upon the fundamentals of this core Java. Okay, this logical part of the Java and fundamental basic concepts and syntax and libraries of Java, it is built upon. Advanced Java is built on the top of the core Java, and it introduces more advanced concepts. Why more advanced concepts are required and technologies are required? Using this more advanced concepts and technologies that are introduced, that will be introduced as part of advanced Java, the developers can develop enterprise level applications, web-based and distributed kind of applications. Complex applications can be built. Okay, it extends the capability of core Java to meet the demands of the modern software development. Okay, you cannot go with a very basic type of applications, right? Using core Java, you can create some general purpose basic type of applications, but not that much great. Using these advanced concepts of Java that are there in the advanced Java, you can build very good type of very big type of applications. Okay, distributed and large scale applications, and modern required kind of applications can be built with the help of advanced Java. So if you want to learn Java in depth, we have to cover both core Java and advanced Java. We are going to start with core Java, and we'll get all our logical programming logical kind of skills, logical programming skills, and then we'll move to the advanced Java, where we can build different type of applications also. Okay, so everything will be covered as part of this course, guys, but we are just in the beginning of this course, where we'll start with core Java. Later we'll go with advanced Java. And for completing core Java also, it will take a lot of time. And after that, to go with advanced Java also, it will take a lot of time. Okay, it's a very good journey, guys. Okay, in-depth journey. And if you can complete by the end of this session, if you can complete this course, right, you will be at a very good state. I can assure you that. Okay. So hope guys, I have covered the introduction to Java, where you got some direction, where you're going, what you're going to learn, who invented it, when it got invented, okay, what was how the name came, when it got released into the market, what is the full form of Java, and what are the type of the applications Java programming language can be used for building, what are the different technologies available in Java, what are the advantages and disadvantages of Java, and what are the types of Java, how can you categorize the Java also I covered. A lot of things I covered as part of the Java, but all of these are the theoretical parts. That's fine. Okay. In the next session, we are going to start a bit practical, where practical things will start in the next session. Again, somewhere in between also theoretical parts will come. Don't think that complete practical will be there from here onwards. Whenever needed, theoretical part will be there. Again, we'll switch to the practical. Now, next session is all about practical, guys, where I'm going to show you how to download and install Java into your machines. Okay. It looks very simple topic, but I'm going to cover in depth, guys. Okay. The reason this course is kind of completely different, guys, where the topics are going to be covered in depth. Whatever I'm going to cover are going to be covered in depth. Okay. So I'll simply downloading and installing, anyone can say, but here, how many ways of downloading, what type of Java we can install, where it is, everything will be covered as part of this topic. So hope guys, you understood this session, and you got some good amount of knowledge from this session, even though it is a theoretical part. Hope you have gained good amount of knowledge. Hoping that we'll wind up this session for now. So that's all for this session, guys. See you in the next session. Thank you. Bye bye.